I have voiced my opinion about drugs and the Tommy movement, not Tommy in particular. I've moved away from it because I don't like the drug things that have been all around the scene. I've heard the same things like Lucy Brown says. I've heard same things. I don't know if Tommy, I've never seen him sniffing anything, but I've certainly mentioned that to a few prominent people about drug use within the movement. As being a follower of Tommy Robinson, I've been on some of his demos networking. I have, like I said, I have told senior people around Tommy about drugs in the movement, which I don't like. I've explained before that heroin affected my family personally on a personal level, and I don't like it.
But I'm not a big fan of these, the people that took over once I was booted out of the Tommy movement. I just feel that a lot of them are attention seekers that are prone to violence. And I know that there's a lot of cocaine going on behind the scenes that I just think that is thousands of pounds of potentially the money that, you know, people are giving you, and then you're just going to go and waste all of that up your nose. So yeah, like I've had problems with the movement for a long time, but I'm kind of at the point of I don't really care anymore about trying to keep quiet for the sake of things or be diplomatic, because it's the people who follow these movements that are giving their money. We should be worried about them. We shouldn't be worried about the celebs of the movement. Like, what are we getting out of it? A couple of stupid videos.
Moving on from that corroboration of Lucy Brown's claims, from that was from a regular demo goer, by the way, we're going to be following up on the Paul Golding affair, the Britain First migrant crossing affair. Mr. Golding is trying to reel in some folks who were born yesterday by sending out this communication in response to the escalating migrant invasion across the English Channel around Dover. Britain First has launched our own vessel to hold regular patrols to deter migrants. Regular patrols, keep that in mind. I wonder who's going to be funding the fuel money. I guarantee you it's not going to be me. It's not going to be anybody on this side of the internet. We're too smart for that. He's going to be asking a bunch of mugs, and there will be a bunch of mugs out there who will pay up. Then he goes on, we're calling it HMS Alfred the Great. Our vessel spent today patrolling the waters around Dover searching for illegal migrant crossings. Now this is the part you need to keep your eyes on. This is just so full of spin. Britain First is now the only political movement anywhere in the world with its own navy. He's calling it one boat that he's managed to procure a navy. I kid you not. Look, there are people out there who were born yesterday, or there are people out there with low IQs, people who have poor discernment. They will fall for this hook, line and sinker. It's spin on par with the Robinsonite. They claim he's exposing grooming gangs when all he's doing is standing out court cases, filming. They've already been exposed, you wallies. They're going in to get prosecuted. How is Robinson exposing them? These are the type of mugs who are paying for the Colombian marching powder to be put up these people's noses because they have little discernment. They can't see through spin. Look, I don't even think he believes he's going to make a significant impact. And again, who's going to be paying for the fuel money for those regular patrols? In our video, in which we exposed all this, we listed a number of reasons why this grifting endeavour is absolutely pointless and it's just a waste of money. For those who need a refresher, there's no way a small vessel can stop a migrant raft. If Golding's boat tried to impede a raft, he could be breaking sea laws and seen as endangering life on the raft, which obviously will turn out to be a grave offence. And if it's a grave offence, that means there's a court case and there's court fees. Who's going to be paying for those? Well, it's not going to be me, it's going to be mugs. And the chances that these amateurs will bump into rafts without the presence of the French or the British Navy is, well, it's absolutely slim. I would say it's next to zero. It's not going to happen. So ultimately, it's pointless. It's not going to achieve anything. It's just a stunt for Mr. Golding to try and get publicity, and it's probably a bit of a grift as well. It's a waste of money.